And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier. A stunning night in our nation's capital. What a view as we set you up from Washington, D.C. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point, it's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand. The last time that happened was 1988 with the Bobcats. Guys, Seattle fans hopeful things move along.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Grizzlies, they currently hold the fourth best record in the conference.
Right now for the Grizzlies, their effort has been incredible. They are right there in the mix when most of us experts thought they'd have a hard time contending.
Yeah, no doubt. It's been a nice story, but now the real work begins, getting themselves primed for a deep push into the playoffs.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with DeAnthony Melton, and it's Bane in at the 3 slot. And for the Wizards, Dinwiddie and Beal comprise the backcourt. Now Kuzma out there with Rui Hachimura, and it's Gafford in at the center position. And we continue to see a lot of turnover in the coaching ranks, Doris, and in these early stages, those new plays and terminology still fresh.
Yeah, there's no doubt, and sometimes a coaching change can unlock the potential of a roster. On the other hand, you have continuity sometimes as a key advantage. It's always interesting to see things pan out, but here's the fact of the matter. New coaches make new ideas and new philosophies, and I think that's great for the growth of the game.
And another shot, and he takes it up and lays it in.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Morant with it. And that's going to be a travel.
Wizards basketball.
And so it's Washington with it. Now Dinwiddie. Kuzma outside. Offensive board. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. After the basket by Washington. And that one's good. Melton.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Here's Dinwiddie after the basket by Memphis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Beal. 33 points last game. He can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Melton. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Moran against Dinwiddie. Here's Kuzma. Clock at 6. Here's Beal. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
You can make the case this is the premier shooting guard in the league. Bradley Beal is tough to stop.
Here's Moran. 33 points last game. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. Here's the break. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well. And talk about a signing that went under the radar. Spencer Dinwiddie joining this Wizards ball club. Now, he steps in as a vet guard to lead this young team. And I'm excited to see what Dinwiddie can do as a team leader.
On the wing, Bane. Defended by Kuzma. Morant, no good. Dinwiddie against Adams. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 to start. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Melton outside. Back to Morant. Hangs in the air. Up and in on the layup.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Beal against Melton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
What I admire about Bradley
First team
Beal is
foul.
the steady growth. Not just in his overall game, but how he's embraced becoming a leader. He's someone his teammates really look up to.
Boy, Beal's rise continues to impress. Every season, Grant, he improves as a scorer, especially.
And the older he gets, the more wisdom he attains. Both on and off the court, his guys expect him to lead the charge. It's something that he takes great pride in.
And he drops the first.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
And Beal drops them both.
Boy, what I love about Bradley Beal is despite having one of the most gifted offensive games in the league, he never stops looking for improvement. This guy wants to up his game each and every season.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Beal to pass to Hachimura. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Hachimura. Now here's Kuzma. Over Adams. Kept alive. Gafford. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his
Hey,
first personal
you can't
foul.
block it. Sending him
team
to the
foul.
line can be the next best thing.
You know, when it comes to Beal,
for the
his
Wizards.
evolution as an offensive player has been dramatic, Doris.
There's no question. This guy entered the league with a reputation as a sweet shooter. Now, it's not only the spot-up shooting. He's got his own handle to create his own shot. The defense now has to worry about him as a playmaker passer. He's learned every trick in the book. Beal is elite.
That free throw good from Gafford. Both free throws good from Gafford. Now here's Moran. Pass to Melton. The three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Wizards with a lead. Dinwiddie left side. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Jackson's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Moran against Dinwiddie. Pass to Hachimura. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
Well, Rui Hachimura has got great concentration, so he's not going to let a little bit of contact disrupt his rhythm.
To the middle. Here's Adams. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Moran against Dinwiddie. Beal right side. Inside. Here's Hachimura. Shoots over Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming
That's his
up.
first personal foul.
That's on Steven Adams.
Team foul.
It's early in Rui Hachimura's
At the
career,
line
but this
for
young man has
Washington.
proven capable on the interior. He will never shy away from contact.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Boy, you see a high upside with Rui Hachimura. This guy has got to keep improving and meet those expectations.
Bryant, he's checked in for Gafford. Good on the second one. Memphis has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Outside Morant. Here's Bain. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that one's good. Melton.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Dinwiddie passes to Bryant, to the paint. Here's Beal. The rebound by Melton. Memphis leading. Here's Bain. Off the left rim and out.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Dinwiddie. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Harrell's checked in for Hachimura. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Anderson's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Kuzma outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Bryant. Over Adams. Bryant, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And here's Jackson. Outside Morant. Pass to Anderson. Back to Morant. Launches it. Hits a 3-pointer. And it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
Field goal.
I just love the ball movement.
Dinwiddie passes to Bryant. Tipped away. Adams with the ball. Beal picks him up. Here's Bain. Back to Adams. And here's Morant. Down low. That's good from Jackson. On the assist by Morant. Jackson's got 6.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Dinwiddie. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 6 to shoot. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's Bain. To the inside. Here's Adams. Can't hit that one. Oh, great D that time from Harrell. Now here's Beal. Defense is right there. And another miss by Washington. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Jackson outside. Over Kuzma. Here's Adams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, we all know Steven Adams is one of the most physical guys in the NBA. He is so solid at using his body to pick up fouls.
Steven Adams.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
No good on the free throw.
And an absolute brutal showing from the line so far.
Bertans checked in for Washington. Neto comes in for Dinwiddie. Second free throw, no good.
You know, sometimes we bemoan the lack of physicality in the league these days. That is not something that applies to Mr. Steven Adams.
Now here's Bertans. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Jones. Outside, Anderson. Back to Jones. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Here's Neto. Over Jones. Gets himself open and drills it. Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Outside, Anderson. Back to Jones. Pass to Conchar. To the paint. Adams, shot's good.
Steven Adams.
Adams has got his second basket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Washington trailing. Beal outside. And then Beal with the dunk.
This guy is never afraid to take it to the rim. Sometimes that means up and over it, Bradley Beal.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Jones with the ball. Pass to Conchar. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Jones. Off target from three-point range. Here's Neto. The ball's knocked loose. Harrell passes to Bertans. Here's Neto. From 10 feet away. It's not going to go for him. There's 1:12 left in the first quarter. Clark outside. The The rebound by the Wizards. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Free throw good. Bryant.
When you think about Thomas Bryant, the thing you think about is efficiency. He makes the most of his chances, and he doesn't force the issue.
Tillman's checked in for Memphis. So he gets them both. And thinking about Bryant's offense, he doesn't get the reputation as efficient because all his finishes are right at the rim.
That's exactly right. You're correct. Not just a close-range scorer, though. He's now got a solid outside game. He's smart enough to recognize a good shot and pass up on any bad ones. That's the key to his effectiveness.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, the best way to steady a team, have an anchor like Tyus Jones as the backup point.
I mean, just an outstanding decision maker. His steady play complements their athletes with that second unit.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Well, the Wizards shooting 45% from the field in this first. Pass to Harold. Beal with it. 30 seconds left to play in the first. Bertans with the bucket.
We've seen pure shooters get paid a ton of money. Davis Bertans, a consistent threat from 3.
Now Jones. 5 points in the game. Outside, Anderson. Now here's Jones. From deep. It's hauled in by Beal. He shoots. Tie game in Washington. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And growing up in a sporting family, most of Bradley Beal's brothers chose football. So why did he choose basketball?
Mom said in high school, whoever recruited me first, basketball, football, that's what we stuck with. So it was basketball.
I like that system, Grant. Pretty simple. Supply and demand.
That's right. Give the people what they want. And I'd say he found his calling.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
They've got Bradley Beal. Davis Bertans is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Neto in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. An all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after the season, expect those talks to intensify.
Yeah, that's a good point. And the Wizards with possession here. Pass to Harrell. Now Beal. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And Harrell with the strong finish.
Throw it up and let Montrezl Harrell finish.
Assist, Bradley Beal.
Memphis trailing here. Now here's Jones. Clark outside. Back to Jones. Here's Conchar. No good on the triple.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Beal. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Conchar. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And he throws it down with one hand. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Got a hand on it. Here's Conchar. Pass to Tillman. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And we see teams that win in the regular season but can't translate that to the playoffs, Doris. What are some of the reasons that can be the case?
I mean, B.A., the first thing that comes to mind is the postseason, we know, is just a series of adjustments. We call them adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. Certainly it helps to have great shot makers. Being able to score when your first or second option is taken away, because at that point, every defense takes away your best abilities as an offensive team.
And the Wizards making a change here. Gafford's checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Melton, he's checked in for Conchar. He's perfect from the line this time. The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Outside Jones. Pass to Clark. Here's Tillman. He's guarded by Gafford. And Gafford with the block. And he recovers it. 2 on the clock. Jones. He buries it from 3. Jones has got 8.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Here's Neto. Tipped. They recover it. And yep, it's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Memphis has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Outside Jones. Down low. Baseline jumper. Here's Tillman. Nice D from Gafford.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Beal from outside. That shot missing. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
They won both games against this club last season. Would love to repeat that this time around.
Now here's Clark. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Tillman. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Tillman's got 4 points this quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The Wizards have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Beal outside. And the Foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
His first
And of course,
personal foul.
Canadian-born
First
Brandon
team
Clark
foul.
grew up in Phoenix. He played at San Jose State, then
the
transferred to
line for
Gonzaga.
Washington.
A few stops on his way to the association.
And dual citizenship for Brandon Clark, Canadian and the U.S. That Canadian national team is looking to be a force.
And don't forget, his father is Jamaican, so who knows? But bottom line, he's got some options when it comes to international play.
Free throw drops for Beal. So for the Wizards, Kuzma's checked in for Bertans, and it's Dinwiddie in for Neto. And he makes both free throws. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Dinwiddie against Morant. Here he goes. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Washington trailing. Dinwiddie passes to Kuzma. Gafford with the ball. And here's Beal. 12 points for him. Melton outside. Pass to Anderson. Here's Bain. Melton with the ball. Right side Anderson. Soft touch off the glass.
Anderson.
And now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Yep, that one goes. Beal's got 14 points for the game.
Well, Bradley Beal works so hard to find the opportunities on the offensive end. He knows he's responsible to carry the load.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Payne. Five on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Melton misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last
Possession
touched by
remains
Jackson.
with Washington.
Off the inbound. And the dunk by Gafford. Now Morant. He has 7. Outside Anderson. Here's Bain, defended by Kuzma. Bain, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
All right, fans, time to get up on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
Bryant, he's checked in for Washington. Adams checked in for Memphis. Bryant, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Bryant. From downtown. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Boy, no hesitation whatsoever. Thomas Bryant, catch and shoot. Go ahead, sir.
Moran against Dinwiddie. Pass to Bain. Back to Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's his first personal
It's going to be
foul.
on Thomas Bryant.
Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis, D'Anthony Melton at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Wizards have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Melton against Beal. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
So it's Washington now. After the basket by Memphis. Basket's good.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Now here's Melton. 13 points in the win against Denver. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Assist goes
Great
to
timing and coordination.
Desmond
Lays
Bain.
it in coming off that pick.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Bryant. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Melton outside. Jackson left side. Back to Melton. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Morant outside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Three-point field
You
goal.
can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, tremendous focus from the big man. Thomas Bryant making the difficult finish look pretty routine. That's nice.
Here's Jackson. Back to Bain. Melton outside. Shoots over Beal. They grab their own miss. It's good on the
Jaren
putback.
Jackson Jr.
And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Beal from the arc. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Morant. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Dinwiddie passes to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Bain. The Wizards making their last shot. Here's Jackson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
Nice rebound.
Wizards
Trying to
timeout.
match the other team's intensity right now.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands. But that's easier said than done.
Washington making some changes. Harrell comes in for Hachimura, and Neto is subbed in for Beal. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Conchar comes in for Melton. Here's Neto. Pass to Dinwiddie.
2 minutes. 2 minutes
Here's
remaining
Neto.
in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Releases. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Dinwiddie's got his second basket on the night. Memphis has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game.
Guys, just so great to see Spencer Dinwiddie back between the lines and competing. Remember, an ACL cost him all but 3 games last year, and that was coming off a breakout season.
Morant, no good. Washington has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Neto. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 3-point Memphis lead. A second-round pick in 2014. Dinwiddie has certainly exceeded expectations, Doris.
Oh, no doubt. He's really increased his range. This guy can hit big shots, whether it's coming off the catch or off the bounce. He's able to make plays for others. And this guy has one of the best assist-to-turnover ratios in the league.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Harrell. Back to Dinwiddie. 54 seconds left in the second period. Kuzma outside. A little mid-range shot is up. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
34 seconds left to play in the first half. Bryant, the pass to Kuzma. This one for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bane. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Kuzma up top. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto.
And he's really an assertive offensive presence. Kuzma shows no mercy when attacking the defense.
At the line for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Right side, Morant. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Grizzlies out in front, up 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had 16 points and 1 assist. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offense.
And over to Shaq, your take on the Wizards.
Man, they're getting destroyed from deep. They have to stay connected to the shoot. Put a hand in their face. You can't just let them get comfortable, or this is the result, Ernie.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.